For Craig Ridgard, sport has always been part of his life. As an able-bodied person and before his disability, Craig was not only a competitive cyclist, but also one of the founder members of base jumping in South Africa. Today, Craig Ridgard is an experienced para-cyclist and has his sights set on Rio 2016. But for this extreme athlete, change came very late in his life.
My disability is a neuromuscular disease. It's called Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease, and it's a degenerative neuromuscular disease that unfortunately doesn't have a cure. So I was fortunate that the main symptoms of the disease only manifested in my late 20s, but there's been a degradation since then.
Craig, who has been cycling competitively for 16 years in able-body events, finished 2 Cape Epics, one of the toughest mountain bike races in the world. Now he represents South Africa at various African and international paracycling events.
But my journey as a paracyclist began in 2014, where with my disability I thought it would make sense to not compete as an able-bodied cyclist but to compete as a disabled cyclist, and thank God I took that decision because it's opened up the doors for me to potentially go to the Rio Paralympics in September 2016.
To compete as an international paracyclist, the level is high, and Craig's success didn't come without sacrifices. He's had to put aside his work to become a full-time cyclist, focusing on Rio.
To reach my level as a paracyclist, it's no different to an able-bodied cyclist. So it takes a lot of commitment, it takes a lot of willpower and a lot of sacrifice. So you've really got to want and believe in what you're doing, and that's what it takes.
For Craig, it's now about focusing on the processes and final training leading up to the Paralympics. But he's under no illusion that it will take a very special effort to medal at Rio 2016.
Any athlete firstly would love to compete in the Olympics and the Paralympics, and secondly they would love to podium at the Olympics. So certainly that's one of my sort of higher ideals. But there's a lot standing in the way of me standing on the podium. So I've just got to trust the process, have belief in myself, and I'm sure the results will follow.
At 49 years of age, Rio 2016 will be Ridgard's only opportunity to ever win a medal at the Paralympics, a challenge he is ready to face. Julie Shara, CCTV, Cape Town, South Africa.